Have you been playing Please Donate for the longest time ever, but you still haven't been able to raise that much Robux? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can raise a ton of Robux in Please Donate in the new map that is currently out right now. Now, obviously, this isn't a new map, but compared to the last time I made a video on Please Donate, this is definitely a completely different map. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best methods to raising Robux in Please Donate, what methods I would recommend you to do if you're trying to get the most out of it, and so much more. Anyways, let's get right into this video. So the first method is going to be something that I've never mentioned in any of my other tutorials on how to raise Robux, and that is going to be getting your name out there. And how this is going to work is really simple. Essentially, what you're trying to do is get as many people in the Please Donate community to know you as possible, whether that be for being funny, for being fun to hang out with, for being cool, for being a content creator, or whatever such. You want to get out there as much as possible and have as much brand recognition as possible. Now, obviously, you are going to have to specialize in something in order to get yourself out there, whether that be being a really good player in Arsenal, being a really good person who likes to tell a lot of jokes and you're really funny, or just by being a content creator and getting famous out there. And the reason why is really interesting. Now, as many of you don't know, the more your name is out there and the more people recognize you, the more likely they're going to donate you, as people generally like to donate those who they know the best, whether that be from connections or being friends with directly. Now, typically, the reason why this is the case is because people don't like donating to those who they aren't close with. That's because they're likely not going to ever see that person again. Therefore, those Robux they give them will only be a one-time feeling and not a long-term connection between the two people. Now, obviously, the people that donate to you obviously want to get something out of you, whether that be that you show appreciation to them or that you recognize their generosity, whether as such they're donating to you just because they want to be kind, or they're friends with you and they want to give you a little gift. That's through being as well known as possible and having a good network, therefore having people more likely donate to you. Now, forgive me if my explanation is not that clear, but essentially the first thing you want to do is get out there and get as many people to know you as possible, whether that be being funny, being fun to hang out with, content creator, or any other such means possible. Now, the second thing you want to do is create something unique that will make you stand out compared to everyone else. In my case, I have a really unique avatar that pretty much is recognizable from across the map. Not necessarily everyone else is going to have a really similar avatar, especially because all my merch is customized. This makes me stand out a little bit more than your typical player in Please Donate. Now, the reason why you want to be recognizable by your appearance in the game is because people generally remember the brand awareness or the face awareness of your avatar if they see you enough just by looking at it from a distance. Now, of course, having a smite hammer like this is really recognizable, but obviously not everyone will have one, so I'd recommend having something on your avatar that makes you stand out from everybody else, whether that be a unique merchandise on your avatar or a unique limited item that you typically use on a regular. Now, of course, this is not necessarily the most important thing, but similar to the first explanation of getting yourself out there, the more recognizable you are, the higher chance you have of getting donated, because people typically donate those who they are really close with. Now, the third thing I'm going to mention, which is going to require you to actually spend real money, that is going to be getting a VIP server. And how that works is really simple. In the game shop in Please Donate, there is this option for you to subscribe to the game and have a VIP pack, which allows you to get tons and tons of rewards, including accessing VIP private servers only. Now, the reason why VIP servers are more likely going to get you Robux is because a lot of people who have Robux that are extremely high compared to the average player typically hang out in those particular servers. And the reason why is because it's less likely they'll be getting begged, and that's why they prefer hanging out in there, because they don't necessarily want to get begged by a lot of players in the game. Of course, VIP servers also offer you the opportunity to hang out with more people who have voice chat and who are actually fun to hang out with. Therefore, if you bond well with them, you're going to have a higher likelihood chance of getting Robux in the game. Now, of course, you don't necessarily want to exploit them and like try to only go after their Robux. All I'm saying is, if you are hanging out in those servers and you have a good time just playing the game and hanging out with people and doing other stuff in between, you're more likely going to raise Robux. And I've seen this many times over and over, as many others in the community have mentioned that you are likely going to get more Robux in VIP servers. From their experience, they confirm that that is very true. Now, the next method is going to require you to actually do a little bit of research, and that is going to be visiting content creators' channels and participating in their events. Now, how this typically works is really simple. All you necessarily have to do is go on an app like YouTube or TikTok or whatever such in between, find people who are live streaming or hosting events, and joining up if possible and participating for your chance to win some Robux. Now, of course, beware of scammers and beware there are going to be fake streamers out there who are not actually live. They just have like an auto live rerun on, and it's pretty much a pre-record, so be sure that you are in an actual live stream if you are going to do that, and find events that content creators are hosting. Typically, content creators are trying to make content that are as entertaining as possible, therefore sometimes offering incentives like Robux, which will motivate you to participate and challenge yourself against others for the possibility of winning some Robux. Now, many of the events I've seen generally give out not that much Robux. Typically, it ranges anywhere from 20 to 100. But there is a likelihood that you are going to jump into an event that gives you way more Robux, which also helps you get more networking once you're in these events, because the more you join, the more likely the creator is going to recognize you. Therefore, if you join other people, you might get recognized there too, and that will also increase your networking skills, therefore having you get a higher chance to getting more Robux. Now, the next thing is going to be generally a very specific circumstance and only works in some cases, and that is by being a part of the Hasm Discord server. Now, this is not a plug for their Discord server. I'm only mentioning this because they typically host a lot of giveaways in that server, which generally give you a really good chance of getting Robux, as the more giveaways you join, the higher probability you have of actually winning. For say, one of the actual giveaways they're doing right now is not necessarily a giveaway, but if you participate in a challenge they're doing with one of their partners, you have a chance of winning up to 10 million Robux from the Hasm Discord server, which is owned by Hasm, the creator of Please Donate. So yes, if you're trying to raise Robux, go check out their server and you will have a chance to win some, possibly. No guarantees, but it is a pretty interesting place to be in, and you do have a pretty good chance of winning giveaways if you join enough of them. As also, if you join the voice chats and talk with the community, sometimes people just give out Robux to random members, therefore giving you an increased chance of raising Robux. Now, the last thing I'm going to mention is pretty specific and not necessarily something that most people do, and that is not to beg inside of Please Donate. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for years now and you have been playing Please Donate with me, all I mention at most times of my videos, especially when it's a tutorial explaining how you can raise Robux, I always mention in every tutorial that you should not beg in the game. And the reason why is people are less likely going to donate to you if you beg or even simply ask for Robux, just because people don't like when others ask for Robux. Now, a lot of people might say, if you don't ask for Robux, why should people even donate to you? Well, as I mentioned in my other tips in this video, pretty much you want to stand out and do something that is of interest to others, whether that be funny or interesting or entertaining to them, whatever such in between. Make sure to try to find something that works for you, do it, and it'll possibly help you out in the game and give you a better chance of raising more Robux in Please Donate. Now, there are going to be plenty of other tips in Please Donate that will definitely work. I'll be sure to comment down below some in the description or in the comments if I find any other ones that work really well. But essentially, these methods that I've mentioned in this video should bring you a long way if you do them correctly. Now, let me know down below in the comments what strategy works the best for you so you can help others raise in the community. But other than that, thanks for watching this video. If you would like to support me and help me be able to make more videos like this helping you guys, feel free to buy my Roblox merch. The link is down below in the description, or you could go into my group and check out the merch there and purchase it. Other than that, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.